latest news from a successful South Korean military camp made fans of Eun Woo, a member of ASTRO, panic. Internal sources revealed that the idol had just undergone his first military training in the open field, which immediately became the subject of heated discussion on social media. The exercise is rumored to be quite heavy, involving running terrain, crawling on muddy ground to simulate combat. Sketchy photos allegedly taken by another soldier show Eun Woo with a serious face, a uniform full of dust, and sweat pouring out. Despite this, the visuals are still stunning, leading some fans to admit too worried, but also can't stop praising. However, fans panicked as rumors circulated that Eun Woo had suffered a slight hand injury due to tripping during training. The hashtag #protect Eun Woo *** immediately topped trending on Twitter/X in a matter of hours, with thousands of messages praying for their beloved idols to stay healthy during their military service. Fantajo has yet to give an official statement, but an acquaintance of Eun Woo's family calmed fans by saying that his condition was fine and that the training was just a normal part of the early stages of the military. He is a strong and determined man. There's nothing to worry about. Eun Woo even said this exercise made him more excited, the source said. Meanwhile, despite the panic, fans around the world still feel proud to see the idol adapting to his new life as a soldier. Many admitted that they could not wait to hear from the camp, while continuing to send their best support and prayers. As soon as the news of Eun Woo's first workout spread, the social media timeline instantly turned into a sea of emotions. Many Aroha, as ASTRO fans are called, said they couldn't sleep all night because they kept imagining Eun Woo, who they knew as a gentle and smiling figure, now had to face the harshness of the military field. She always protected us through her songs and acting. Now it's our turn to protect her through prayer. A fan wrote on Instagram, along with a photo of Eun Woo's debut with a sweet smile on Twitter/X. Thousands of accounts posted photos of Eun Woo with a black ribbon as a sign of moral support, while writing messages such as "Hang on Eun Woo, we're waiting for your smile to come back, and it's okay to be dirty and tired. The important thing is that you come home safely." Some of the international fanbase even held a marathon of ASTRO songs and Eun Woo's dramas as a form of support, hoping that his popularity would remain stable during his military service. Although some fans claim to be proud to see the new side of the formidable idol, worry still dominates. "The image of him crawling in the mud makes this heart slice," said a fan from Japan on the Knetizen forum. In the middle of a busy training schedule, Eun Woo apparently received news from a colleague that his name was trending on social media because fans were panicked to hear the news of his first training. Sources from the military environment revealed that Eun Woo was initially surprised, even chuckling when told. She said, "They must be worried too much. I'm fine, even healthy here," the source said, mimicking Eun Woo's slight smile. Not only that, Eun Woo secretly writes a short message in her notebook to pass on to her family. "Don't worry about me. I'm learning new things and meeting amazing people. You know I'm strong? Wait for me to come home with more exciting stories." The message immediately spread among Aroha, making thousands of fans cry with emotion and relief. Many were touched because even though she was in a harsh environment, Eun Woo still thought about the comfort of her fans' hearts. A fan from Thailand wrote on Twitter, **, he is even here still trying to calm us down. How not to fall in love again and again. Now, even though the longing still rages, the fans promised to turn the panic into positive support, while waiting for Eun Woo's day to greet them again on stage. Eun Woo's first training in the military did indeed make the fans excited and overcome with worry. However, her calm smile and a short message full of sincerity managed to calm the hearts of thousands of Aroha around the world. This conscription trip was not only a physical test for the idol, but also a moment of proof that his toughness and spirit remained the same as the figure they admired on stage. With support pouring in non-stop, fans are confident Eun Woo will return with a new story, experience, and perhaps a new side that is stronger than ever. Until then, they will continue to wait while maintaining the fire of love and pride for the face genius who is now carrying out state duties. Shocking news came from a South Korean military camp. Eun Woo, a member of ASTRO who is known for his prince-like perfect visuals, was captured crawling in the mud during his first rehearsal. A faint portrait taken by a fellow soldier shows Eun Woo's body full of mud, his uniform dirty, yet his gaze remains focused and firm. For some, this sight became proof that the idol really adapted to the rigors of military life. However, for fans, especially Aroha, the moment immediately triggered panic. "I never imagined gentle Eun Woo would have to face such a tough workout," wrote one fan on Twitter/X. Some netizens admitted that it was difficult to hold back tears seeing a figure who usually looks neat and fragrant on stage now struggling with mud. Not a few of them were proud to see him. "He proved that he is not only a handsome face but also a man with a steel mentality," Korean netizens commented on online forums. Internal sources mention that crawling in the mud is part of the basic military exercises that every soldier is obliged to undergo. "He did it without complaining, even encouraging his colleagues," the source said. After undergoing strenuous training that requires him to crawl in the mud, Eun Woo is said to have remained calm and even smiled at his colleagues. According to a soldier with the same barracks, Eun Woo joked, "It looks like more mud than any makeup I've ever worn in my life." The joke instantly made the tense atmosphere of training a little warmer. Not stopping there, Eun Woo also left a message to her family which was later leaked to the fanbase. "Don't worry. This mud only makes me stronger. I learned a lot here, including the meaning of cooperation and survival in difficult situations. Thank you for always believing in me." This message spread quickly on social media and made Aroha around the world flood of tears. Many admitted that they were moved because in the midst of exhausting conditions, the idol still had time to give words full of enthusiasm to calm his fans, a fan from the Philippines wrote. "He still thinks of us even though his body is full of mud. That's why we love him." The moment Eun Woo crawls in the mud isn't just a portrait of a K-pop star serving in the military. It was a symbol of transformation, from the usual idol figure highlighted by stage lights, to a warrior fighting under the scorching sun and the severity of the training field. For Aroha, seeing Eun Woo full of mud did trigger a panic, but now turned into a deep sense of pride. They realized that behind the handsome face that has captivated millions of hearts, there is unshakable firmness, discipline, and humility. And when the day of her return comes, many believe that Eun Woo will not only return as an idol, but also as a figure who brings new stories of struggle, strength, and inspiration to everyone who loves her. Until then, support and prayers will continue to flow for the face genius who is now conquering the mud terrain for the sake of state duty. The moment Eun Woo crawls in the mud will always be remembered as one of the most powerful images of his conscription journey. From an idol who used to stand on stage with neat clothes and an alluring smile, now he shows a new side. A warrior who is not afraid to get dirty, undaunted to face tough terrain, and remains firm in the midst of challenges. For fans, the mud stuck to his uniform is not just dirt, but a symbol of struggle, determination, and dedication to state duty. Every drop of that sweat and dirt stain is now part of the big story that Eun Woo will bring home later. And when that day came, Aroha knew that they would welcome him not only as the face genius they admired, but also as a little hero in their hearts, who once crawled in the mud, but still stood with his head held high and a heart full of love for his fans.